when I do events like this, it's such an honor, it's such a blessing to have a guy like David Ehrman. I mean, such a well-known guy throughout the world, throughout the United States, to honor my mother and come to me with this event. And it's just so special and so humbling that allows me to get my story out and to share such a great thing that my mother allowed me to do.
How do you so often, a lot of people, as time passes, get frustrated or like things just to make sure that won't happen?
To me it's hard to ever forget what my mom told me to do, what my mom wanted me to do, because the way I grew up, I mean, I'm the youngest of 3 boys, so if a guy was telling me to do something, it was my dad or it was one of my brothers, but if a woman was telling me to do something, it was only my mom. So her impact, the one woman in my life that has an impact on my life for the rest of my life is my mom, and for now. And I mean, it's just that I'll carry with me for forever. I mean, it'll never be changed. And so the things that she taught me, things she told me how to be a man, the things that she portrayed as a woman, of putting other people first, of being selfless, of just her hard work, her effort, it is something that I try to mimic every day of my life.
How was that growing up? I mean, can you talk about your relationship as a kid and growing up, and how close were y'all?
I mean, we're crazy close. I mean, everyone's got those situations when they're mad at their mom and they want to be like, I want to call her this, I want to call her that. And anytime I got in the moment, I get to it and I'm like, I can't do it, because that's how close we were. I mean, that was literally my best friend. I mean, I got my brothers tattooed on my arms, I got my mom tattooed on my wrist, and it's an intermediate family. I can't see my brothers on the back of my arms, but I can see my mom every time I look down. And that shows just the difference of the two relationships. I love my brothers to death, but my mom was just something that nobody could ever fix that relationship, mimic that relationship, or do anything.
How did that come about? I mean, you got brothers, you got friends, and yet your mom was your best friend. Why not your brothers? What was so unique about that relationship?
I mean, my brothers were my good friends. I mean, they were my best friends, but they weren't my bestest of friends.
Right.
And I mean, I'm the youngest of 3 boys, so I mean, getting beat up, who do you run to? You run to your mom.
Right.
I mean,